Mac Voices listeners and viewers. Treat yourself to a brand new website with the help of Squarespace, a drag and drop do-it-yourself site builder with everything you need to create exceptional websites. Go to squarespace.com/MacVoices to start a free trial. Use the offer code MacVoices1 when you decide to purchase, and you'll receive a 10% discount. That's squarespace.com/MacVoices, offer code MacVoices and the number 1. Thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this edition of Mac Voices. Mac Voices is at New Media Expo in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner, and I am in the Spredfast booth talking to Rob about, well, Rob, what does Spredfast do?
Absolutely. So Spredfast is a social media management system. So we're a software platform. We work with large organizations, helping them to manage their social media, their publishing, responding, engaging with their audience and their followers, and then gathering analytics on the back end. So how to more efficiently run your social program, how to more effectively put content out there, what type of content is engaging, etc.
You make it sound so easy and nice. And if you've been able to do it, you've found the keys to unlock the treasure. And especially in the business world, a lot of companies, the small businesses, are still trying to figure out social media, how to get in, what to do, and the ever-present, well, what does it get me?
Yeah.
And so how do you address that?
Well, it depends. We like to talk to a lot of companies about what their end goal is. Some people talk about ROI, some people talk about fans and follower growth. So really what it gets you is what you're aiming to do. So for small businesses, brand awareness is a big one. We help people with brand awareness from a publishing and campaign management standpoint. So the ability to put together different campaigns around different initiatives, send out all the media, respond to people, drive conversations, and get people aware of who their brand is, what they do, what they're great at, and how they can help you.
So the next thing is trying to get used to social media, and especially, again, for small business people who are really busy. They don't want to learn or don't know how to learn the clients and the services and what you should post to where and what the limitations and capabilities are.
Yeah.
Is that something you do in a unified environment?
So we provide a unified platform that enables businesses to put together different content and send it out there. We have lots of great content that we put out, thought leadership pieces around how to do social media, what is good content, what's engaging, how you should be leveraging different platforms. And that's just something that our marketing team puts together because of exactly what you were saying. People don't really know how to approach it. They don't know what will work and how they should do that. From a platform perspective, the analytics portion, we give you information on what type of content is resonating, what time your social audience is taking action on the social content that you put out there. So you can start to optimize your social media programs, get your message in front of the eyeballs that you want to get it in front of right away at the right time so that you can be effective in the social world.
Now, without giving away any of the secret sauce, if you post for me or I post through your system to Twitter to Facebook, how does it know some of what you say? How does it know when people read it? How does it know when? Obviously, click-throughs are one thing, but how does it measure the rest?
Well, a lot of the analytics are done through Bitly, click-throughs, what the actions are taking after that. We integrate with a lot of web analytics tools also. So if anybody's leveraging a Google Analytics or an Omniture or whatever your flavor of web analytics is, you can integrate those in to start to see how you're bouncing back to the website, what's effective, what's not effective, etc.
What platforms do you support?
We support the big 8, so all of the big social media platforms, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, SlideShare, XML-based blogs, Flickr, etc. And adding more, as the months go on.
Any trends that you've seen in social media for businesses since you've been up and running? I mean, obviously you consult with a lot of companies. Anything from either side, either from, I guess, the consumption side or interaction side?
Some of the most interesting things has been that social media started out as a marketing channel and brand awareness, getting the message out there, and kind of a push type of environment. What we've seen with a lot of our customers is that they might start out doing marketing initiatives, and then all of a sudden they have customer care that becomes part of it. Then they have PR that becomes part of it. Then they have corporate communications that becomes part of it. And then before you know it, you have salespeople that are involved in social media, driving conversations, and they're getting sales leads out of social media. So the thing that's most interesting is how social media is almost metastasizing across the organization and across the enterprise, and how people are leveraging our platform in order to manage this and to harness the power of it to drive their business forward.
Do you find the demand for immediate reaction or immediate results to be a problem? And what I mean by that is because I've seen situations where, okay, I tweeted for a week and I didn't get a lead, and so I'm not going to tweet anymore. Well, come on, you and I both know that's not realistic.
Yeah. Well, I would say yes and no, and it depends on the structuring of the program and what you're aimed at. And some people want that immediate result, but we have the use cases, and we worked with people in a number of different capacities where we say 6 weeks, 8 weeks, put it together and work through it, and we can start to show you those results. But people understand that it takes a while to gain traction and to see these results. So,
okay, so the dirty question, what kind of pricing are we talking about?
Well, pricing is based on a number of different factors. So what we like to do when it comes to a pricing perspective is sit down and I'll take a step back. Whenever we talk to an organization, everyone is structured their social media differently. Some people do it based on business units. Some people do it based on geographies. Some people have a bunch of different individuals all over the country that are coordinating to work on social. So we like to sit down with them, scope out how they're doing their social media, configure the platform, figure out how to make them successful, and then pricing is based on the factors that we've defined as we move forward.
At the risk of sounding like I'm pushing, can you give me just like a range? I mean, where do the prices start? And go up from there?
And I'm attempting not to be coy, but
well, the reason I ask is because again, getting social media integrated into your business I think it's reasonable to expect it to cost something. But a lot of times, since there's no frame of reference, they don't know. Are we talking $100, $10,000?
Exactly. And what I was going to say is that some of our customers pay us a couple $1,000 a month. Some people pay us $15,000, $20,000 a month. It really runs, a pretty long gauntlet of, where the starting point is and where the ending point is. And that's the same way that some of our customers have 3 people that are managing social media for a large brand. Some of them have 5,000 people that are managing social media for a large brand.
The keynote by the gentleman from Ford was very interesting yesterday, talking about just that. And he never did get around to saying how many people are managing their social media, but it has to be quite a staff.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Ford is one of those companies that has social media, lots of different brands, lots of different areas of focus, lots of customer service, lots of PR involved in their programs. So I would imagine that they're into the thousands.
Agreed. So where do we send folks to find out more about this?
You can send them to Spredfast.com, and all of the information is available there. We have some great resources, great collateral on the platform, and also on how to run social media programs, what we're seeing in the corporate world. We do a lot of thought leadership, lots of white papers. We have a great benchmark that's out right now talking about corporate social media programs, trends we've seen, how people are leveraging it, and the successes that they've seen.
I really appreciate the time, Rob. Thank you.
I appreciate it too. Thank you.
Take care. Folks, more from New Media Expo in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner, and this is Mac Voices. Thanks for watching. The Mac Voices briefing is part of the Mac Voices Group at MacVoicesGroup.com. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at BackbeatMedia.com.